I transformed an ugly doorway into a beautiful arched one for less than $30. Some time ago, I renovated the bedroom where my parents had lived for 20 years into a hotel-style room. I upgraded the bed to an electric one, which can not only serve as a nursing bed, but also turn the room into a home theater. However, everyone said that the doorway was both ugly and blocked the light. The clothes drying rack was also broken and had become like a seesaw, so I directly removed it. The process of demolishing things was really stress relieving, and the room became much brighter after that. My mother loves growing flowers, and the wooden cabinet that had been crushed by the weight of the flower pots, as well as the ugly baseboards, were all torn down together. The ceiling also needs to be removed together. Next, I spent $8 on 2 arch molds. I applied quick setting powder to them and fixed them on the doorway to create the basic shape, and then used white cement to fill the gaps. While waiting for the cement to dry, I cut a piece of gypsum board to ensure the flatness of the wall and the integrity of the arch. I prepared putty to apply to the corners of the wall and installed corner beads. For the arched part, I cut one side of the corner bead and then pasted it. I also pasted fiber mesh cloth to prevent the putty from cracking when it was applied. Then I leveled the whole area and sanded it. I applied the putty 3 times in total. Each time after it dried, I applied a new layer. Finally, I carefully sanded it smooth with sandpaper. It took me 3 days and 3 nights, and the whole house was covered in dust. Fortunately, I had covered the bed with a dustproof cover in advance, and I left the cleaning of the floor to the robot vacuum cleaner. After that, I installed the wooden heels and frames for the ceiling, and then snapped in the new ceiling panels. I upgraded the clothes drying rack to an electric one by using the wires from the original light fixture, which made it much more convenient for my parents to dry clothes. I mixed the latex paint into a trendy color that is popular nowadays. After painting, the effect was gentle and cozy. I also tried a new method. I painted the latex paint on the tiles and covered it with the remaining 2-component wear-resistant varnish. This made the painted area waterproof, anti-slip, and wear-resistant. The renovation effect was great and the cost was low. I drew the design plans for the balcony cabinets. My cousin helped me buy some solid wood planks by riding a tricycle. I used the tricycle as a workbench to cut the wood. As long as you know a bit of mathematics, cutting the wood isn't difficult. Then I assembled the wooden planks with pneumatic nails. The cabinets were sturdy and environmentally friendly, and they fit perfectly into the recess of the balcony. I reserved some space and wires on the other side, installed a socket head, and placed the robot vacuum cleaner there. I went out in the rain to buy 2 pieces of quartz stone countertops and spent $30 on 4 nice-looking cabinet doors. I installed the countertops first and applied glass glue to the gaps to prevent water leakage. I had a piece of board at the bottom of the cabinet to assist with installing the cabinet doors. I asked the boss for a scrap door panel and transformed it into baseboards. I put the robot vacuum cleaner into the cabinet and reserved space on both sides according to the instruction manual. It can move in and out without any problems, and it looks neater when hidden. I also replaced the old blue light with a new one, creating a creamy style. With the unified color temperature, the whole space became much cozier. Here's the final transformation. Let's take a look together. The significance of renovating an old house lies in personally improving the living environment for my family, making it more practical. At the same time, I can acquire new skills during the process and feel a great sense of accomplishment. That's all for today's renovation. See you next time.